Hey, what's going on everybody, and welcome back to Guerrilla Gaming TV, your one-stop shop for all things Clash. And today in Town Hall 11 I'm going to drag bat literally everything, and then we're going to plan through a war attack as well. Let's jump straight into it. Right guys, before we go any further, I'd just like to say thank you very much for joining me on the channel. If you like the channel, please do me a favour, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Like this video, leave me a comment in the box below, all that jazz, click on the notification bell, you know what I mean. Let's go straight into some action in multiplayer random hits. Alright guys, just have a look at this base here. Look at the loot, it is incredible. I've never seen so much loot at Town Hall 11, and this is brilliant. So as you can see guys, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to use an ice golem and a queen to create one part of the funnel. It doesn't really go to plan. I think I was just completely in awe with the loot and started to panic. Pop King ability, everything starts walking round. Queen has pop ability. I've not really created a funnel, I've just cleared outside trash buildings. So it's not going particularly well. The King and Queen have finally gone in, so they've started to do something. I drop a dragon down just to try and help, and now I can try and hit straight through the guts of the base with my dragons and loons. So they all go down, Warden goes behind, and it's not a bad path into the Town Hall, to be fair. I dropped the Stone Slammer up at 1 o'clock, going into that north side compartments there, just to try and again skinny the base up a little bit, get as much value out of the dragons and loons as possible. So go for a rage, they're all working through. Want to try and get that multi-target Inferno down, because that's going to be really important to get down in essence of getting those bats down. You know, multi-targets are a killer for bats, they just wreck through them. So I ended up going for a bat bomb because I never really thought they were going to get it in the end. So freeze, rage, bats, they take that down there, and then it's just a case of trying to freeze up any more air targeting splash damage, i.e. wizard towers. And unfortunately it doesn't quite go through as we want. Don't get anywhere near the value of bats out, but I wanted to show you this attack guys just because of the loot. It wasn't the best attack, it wasn't the prettiest attack, but this is a great example of what happens when it all starts going wrong and you've just got to try and hit something on the fly. So you can see there's still plenty of loot left on the map, but there's still plenty of dragons as well, so they are going to clear through this no problem at all. And this certainly helped to put into walls and bits and pieces. I've got max dark elixir, so I only use it for super troops at the moment anyway. So I wasn't really too worried about that, but obviously it helps out with doing walls and traps and these last few things that I've got left. So there you go, first attack, drag bat, massive loot. Alright guys, this base is built for it, to be fair. This base is absolutely built for it. All the air targeting splash on that north side. So King goes down at 9 o'clock, Ice Golem, which hasn't been dropped to be fair, but the Queen is working out from that top side. I mean, to be fair guys, should have wrecked through this pretty quick, easy, because look at the Eagle Artillery's down, everything like that. So I sort of felt a bit like I'm robbing you of this guys, but as I say, in Champions League you do get people upgrading their bases, so you got to take advantage of it. Ice Golem goes down as an afterthought, and as I say, Dragon all goes through, no problem at all. So Stone Slammer's working down that top side, and you can see the plan. The plan is to try and get the bats working down that south side. So as soon as that last bit of splash goes down, down goes the bats. And as I say, this is absolutely crushed. They're all working through nicely. They've only got point defences. They're going to take them down. And they're just, as I say, easy. Spam in those wall breakers at the end, and we've got a couple of goblins as well just to help out and everything like that. You see bats are still working through. Stone Slammer doesn't even need to be popped. They're tanking for that air defense. The Inferno Tower was under upgrade, so it was going to cause no problem here. Didn't even use a freeze or a poison, so it was all a bit swaggy. But that, you can see the idea with the base, just trying to look at where your bats are going to die out, so that'd be multi-target Infernos, Wizard Towers, take those out with your Dragons and Loons, and then after that literally spam your bats in, let them take out the rest of the base. Okay, this last one here, we're going in on a Town Hall 12, it's an upgrade, but it's basically a Town Hall 11, so I'm just going to show you how this all works here. King down at 3 o'clock, Ice Golem Queen working up top, just to try and skin it in so you can see the path that's being created. The path literally straight into that Town Hall. Take as much of that out as you can, then drop the bats, freeze where needed. You've got 3 freeze spells for the bats, so as I say, all you need is, if you've got 2 wizard towers left, don't worry about it, it's no big deal. So you've got 3 spells for it. So all working through quite nicely. It pops Grand Warden ability, probably a little bit early to be fair, nothing was going to cause any real damage. So Stone Slammer for the backside Wiz Tower, going to do a bit of tanking as well, and then you can bats in from 4 o'clock, there's no splash damage there. So again, you can see all it is basically that backside Wiz Tower, and you've got 3 freezes for it. So they're all working through. Eagle Artillery is going to go down. First freeze on that Wizard Tower. Second freeze on the Wizard Tower. And we've got 1 to boot. So there you go, guys. Basic idea on DragBat, but let's see what we're going to try and do in a war attack. Let's do a bit of live planning and let's see how it actually goes. Here we go, guys. I'm in 101st Airborne, really cool clan. I know Cat from my days at SMB and stuff like that. So as well as Revenge when we had our own clan. So yeah, we're going to jump in and work out a plan for this base. Typical rune base, not the strongest, as you can see, and to be honest, it's got max defenses. The walls are pony and stuff like that, but it doesn't matter. Let's jump in and see what we've got to do. So we've got to look at sweepers. Sweepers are really important. Obviously you want to make sure you're going in from a side where the sweepers don't need to be worried about. You got enemy queen to think about as well, because obviously that's not very good for your drag loons. And then you've got to look at other things such as wizard towers. Where are those placed? Multi-target infernos, where are those placed? So you've got to try and pick out where you think the best value is going to be. And of course you've got CC to worry about, which you don't normally have to worry about in Champions League. So can have a little think about it. I reckon I'm going to try and get my king and queen to do the skinning from 3 and 6 o'clock, take out those air defences. We can get those down and our dragons will be protected. They'll go further into the base. We've got a couple of air targets and expos as well, and then we can start thinking about, once everything's tanked, once the CC's been pulled, we can start thinking about dropping in our bats and working our way up through the base. So let's jump in and see what's going to happen. Let's go. Okay, we've got everything ready. 2 goblins, 4 wall breakers. Let's go. Okay, so Ice Golem goes down. First test wall break. Didn't even. It just went straight through. Okay, so King's going to beat on a wall. Didn't really think that through, but it's okay. Ice Golem's going to take tank for the queen. Queen takes out the air defense. Push deep. King's all working through that top side. Just waiting, just see if we can get the path right. Pop queen ability because the warden statue. Pop king ability. Right, so we've got a nice tight path for our dragons now. So loons go in, dragons behind. Warden's on air, yep, behind that. Lovely. They're all going to work through nicely. Go for a rage down on that. Oh, warden time wasn't very good. And okay, so we've got archers and a witch come out the CC. That's not a problem. So I've got plenty of dragons down the south side. Yeah, Stone Slammer on that wizard tower. And it's just that backside multi-target inferno. Can that go down? There's enough tanking really. Okay, infernos down. So we'll drop the bats now down through 7 o'clock. The wizard tower is tanking on that dragon beautifully. Bats go down nicely. And freeze. Oh no! Tornado trap. Oh, look at that red bomb. Red bomb takes out all my bats. Okay, this is looking not quite as good as it was. Oh god, burning freezes on that air defense. Oh, we're going to drop the goblins down there. The dragon's going to do enough. Thank you for that balloon. Okay, right. It's just time. Have we got time? Can you believe that? Tornado trap and red bomb just took all my bats out. But it worked. Okay, so it's a pretty OP strategy anyway for Town Hall 11. Anything with bats really is pretty good. So if you like this video, guys, please do me a favour, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, leave me a like and comments and everything, you know what I mean, because using dragons and bats for triples in war, it's more than a game.